Hello, gentlemen. My name is Jim Olson. I'm a feature writer from the Palm Beach Post, and the attendant said one of you is Henry Watterson.
That'll be me. Why do you want to know?
Well, the home here called us and said you'd be turning 100 soon, so they came out to interview you for a human interest story.
Hey, Carl, did you hear that? They say I'm interesting.
No. Not interesting, Mr. Watterson. It's a human interest story.
I could have told you he wasn't interested. He's just old.
Call me Henry. You don't need to bother with all this Mr. Watterson stuff. No. I didn't say I didn't like you. Your newspaper has its uses. In fact, I'd say I regard the Post the same as any dog regards any post.
You gonna write stuff about me too?
Will you be turning 100 soon, too?
No, Sonny, but I'll be 93 my next birthday, so I gotta run and start toward it. Besides, I'm his best friend.
Well, okay. Stay then. I might have a few questions for you as his best friend. Okay, let's start with the usual question. How does it feel to be almost 100?
Don't feel like much of anything.
That's because you drink too much.
I don't drink too much. I drink just the right amount.
It's his own personal ritual. Every night his teeth soak in effort, and he soaks in whiskey.
I just have enough for my health, don't you know?
Are you married?
Used to be.
He was married to a looker.
That was my second wife. She was beautiful. Married her in 59. I was 45. She was 25. My first wife wasn't so great to look at.
Well, how long had your first wife been dead before you remarried?
My first wife? She's still alive. My children say she lives down the retirement home down the street.
She was a good woman, but homely as a mud fence.
You ain't never even seen a mud fence.
Maybe, but you know a mud fence would have to be ugly.
I understand that divorce wasn't that common back in the 50s. What happened?
Nothing happened. I just met Dorothy and went with her instead.
She was a looker, you know.
Yeah, and she could be a wildcat, if you know what I mean.
That she was.
How would you know?
Eh? I wouldn't. You just called her that a lot.
Is Dorothy still living?
Can't rightly say. It takes a lot to keep a woman like that happy. After child support and alimony to Alice, plus the payment on the Cadillac, I still had to pay for us to have a nice home and fancy things. A woman like that needs lots of fancy things, don't you know?
She was a looker.
Did Dorothy say why she left?
Can't rightly say. I was good to her for all the 6 years we were together. Never hit her nor nothing. There were some guys that did that, you know, but not me.
I never would have hit her neither.
They say she had another guy on the quiet. About her age. Maybe more than one. The woman was never satisfied with what she had.
How does it feel to be 100?
They say 100 is the new 90.
Why would they say that, Carl? Do you remember 90 with gladness? I sure don't. You've been to dozens of funerals in your life, and you're wondering who's going to still be there to go to yours. I'm thinking of having a buffet with maybe door prizes. Just to make sure they show up. When I was a boy, I read in the newspaper about people who lived to be 100. They were always asked that question. Like some of their answers, like, I never smoked in my life. Or, eating right. And the one I liked best was, I forgot to die. I often thought what I'd say if I got to be 100 and I was asked that question. I think I'll go with, get to 99 and be real careful.